Yes, it's the TSA toxic service announcement. We got one for you guys this week, but it's gonna be a fun little one though. You feel me? This is a Buzzfeed article that I ran across. Actually, shout out to the No Chaser podcast, Tim Chatsaratsu and all of them. You feel me? I got the article from there. It's questions that girls are afraid to ask guys.
So you want my drunk ass to answer these stupid ass questions?
Yes, it's 17 questions. We're gonna run through it quick because we trying to make this a little short podcast. Even though we went past the limit, I feel like
we got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. All right. What question do you want to hit first?
Let me see.
What does the inside of vagina feel like?
That's the fucking question you picked first. You sick motherfucker.
It's the toxic service announcement. You know what they're here for. If you made it to this end of the podcast, you know what we're here for the fuckery, the safe space.
What does vagina feel like? Shit, good vagina or like and mediocre, like regular, like
whatever you want, king.
It's just gonna sound. I feel like room temperature apple pie holds low.
No wonder why that nigga was fucking in America.
It makes low key. It makes sense. Like it's not. Especially if she got that good, like you go in that thing, it's like it's a little warm, it's safe. Get the little macaroni sound going. I think that's
a nice fit, depending on what type of vagina you have.
I mean, if she got a little canyon under there, I mean, you just gotta work your hips a little more.
Oh.
She been spelling her name a little bit too much in her lifetime.
I ain't gonna lie, creamy vagina just feels like it feels like
you
macaroni.
Really glad with creamy. You sick motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went deeper. Okay. I told you I should have been more. I said I was gonna be more conservative on this. Well, I lied. Fuck it. I don't care. Creamy vagina just feels like the best. I ain't gonna lie. They should have asked what's the best vagina feels like, and I'm saying, the girls who got the creamsicles. Yeah, hit the DM. You feel me?
That's not a yeast infection.
Oh, that's a fact too. But the creamsicles one, that just feels like magic. That just feels like love, and that just feels like. What give me an analogy?
It's like you trying to fuck a Krispy Kreme donut. You.
That just feels like everything and above. You feel me? But vagina just feels like home. that's what vagina.
If it's yours.
Like. If it's yours, it feels like
yours,
home.
It's like going to the library.
Yeah, it feels like an Airbnb. You feel it's nice. You rented it out for the night.
If she bad, it's like I'm on vacation.
Feel like an Airbnb. Certain ones feel like a hotel.
But when it's yours, that shit different because you're like, it's like, all right, this I'm the only person.
You know what you put on the walls. That painting on the wall. You putting your own paintings on the wall.
It's like having a reserved parking spot if you live in New York City. It's like no matter what, you about to be like you straight.
Yeah, facts. Ask one of those questions.
I was about to read the same one. How much does height matter to you in terms of the attraction to a woman? I mean, it depends. Like, I'm a tall guy. You're a super tall guy. I mean, I feel more for me. I always like women a little, like, they gotta be like 5'3" or 5'4", like 5'4" and up. 5'4" and up has always been a vibe. I don't know. I can't date a girl that's over like 5'11", no, because she wear heels. She told me that's just awkward. We just like two big ass giraffes grazing through the Serengeti or something.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can't date a girl taller than me. But if you're a girl taller than me, that means you tall as shit.
That means you about to go to the league.
A matter of fact, fuck it, yo, hit me up because you got to go to the league. You about to make this money, baby.
You better slide in Liz Cambridge.
I ain't gonna lie, I do love short girls. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, give me a nice little 5'1", 5'2", even a 4'11" John. I had a good 4'11" John. You feel me? That
nigga, you like 6'11".
Don't do that. I like me some short girls, like little pocket size girls. They be getting angry, they be pouting, they be looking all cute, and like, yo, you just want to pat them on the head, like, So I mean, height don't really matter to me. I don't really care about height. So. But it does help with the attraction. Like, if I could find a girl who, if there's a girl like that could reach my shoulder, I find that more attractive. I ain't gonna lie. And you have a body with it too, you hitting it. Now, one of the other questions was, what do an erection feel like?
Why would you read that fucking question?
we got. It's the toxic service announcement. You feel me? These are questions that girls are afraid to ask guys.
I've never thought about that. Prior to you just asking that dumbass question, I was gonna ask, "What do you like? Is it hard to cry?" Like, I was gonna ask some sensitive shit. We could do that after. I don't know. What does it feel like?
like I heard on the No Chaser podcast, it's like a nose flaring, like like you flare your nose. It's kind of like that. I kind of agree with it a little bit, but it feels like bad decisions. That's what it feels like. Because girls, y'all don't understand when that blood rush down there, your mind just goes on a warpath. You just kind of look for home when you go over there.
I think the best comparison I think is like when you go to the gym and you like get like a good pump, like that feeling right after. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Like when your muscle is just like, yo, ooh, like you didn't max out, but it's like you got enough of a subtle workout to be like, yo, all right, nah, I can keep going. Like I feel like I'm that nigga. Like I'm active. You feel me? I think that's like the best feeling.
Okay, so let's get a little vulnerable. What do women unintentionally